Hello guys. I got a comment from a British man, and he wants to understand the market by what we call common sense. Okay? Now, if you want to trade stocks, there is no what we call common sense. Here is the thing. Common sense, it means you understand how, in general, the people behave in one place. Okay? Because it's not the same. Even in cultures, you are in Britain or Great Britain, or you are in USA, or you are in an African country or Asian country or South American or Latin America or Australia. Each people have a culture and they have what you call common sense. But common sense is different from one country to another. It's not the same. What is good there, sometimes it is bad here. What is bad here, it's good there. So there is no common sense. No, the stock market is worse than you can imagine. How can you know what the people think, what the traders think? Suppose that you buy a stock, let's say Facebook, you buy 100 shares. Okay? How do you know with your common sense what millions of people who are trading or who are investing or who are doing swing trading, how can you understand what is their opinion? Okay? Obviously you can't. So there is no common sense. That's why I have made other videos speaking about the stock market characteristics. The stock market is illogical. Illogical, what does it mean? It means sometimes a stock that it is $1, the company is not making any money, and it is just an online company with .com or .net or whatever or what you call UK. Let's say it's in the United Kingdom. Okay? It's just $1. After 1 month, it goes to $30 to $50. Okay? This stock or the company doesn't make any money. So how can you buy something that doesn't make money, or it is so tiny? Sometimes a big company, you find $200 or $300 or $500. In 1 year, it can go from $100, it can go to $1. It's illogical, right? Now, common sense does not work in stock market and in trading. Okay? It can work outside where you live, in the city or in the town. This is what we call common sense, things that the people know and they behave the same. But understand that stock market, people, they don't behave the same, and that's why they call the public or the people who are trading, they call them the crowd. It means anyone is doing whatever. You find someone shorting the stock, it means he thinks that the market will go down for this stock. He short sells the stock. You find someone else, he is buying the stock and he thinks it goes up. So there are millions of these kind of people. That's why you see that in trading, in each minute, people, they buy and sell. In each minute, for example, you go to the chart and you see Facebook, for example. In each minute, you find thousands of shares traded. You ask yourself, why these people are buying? You ask yourself, why these people are selling? Okay? And who are the losers and who are the winners in the day? That's why, because each one has his own opinion and you will never know. Now, you ask me the question, how to trade? Okay, there are some people, they use multiple things. Some they use what we call indicators. There are small strategies done by other traders before they were famous, and they publish them. When they don't work, they publish them, and people they use them. And the funny thing is that these guys all over the world, they are using things that doesn't work. That's why most of the people, they lose money. Okay? Some they use moving average. It's just the last price for each day, and they sum it up, and they put lines, and they say when they cross buy, when they cross sell. Okay, just do wherever people do. Okay? So there are other people, they use we say technical analysis, which is in general indicators and moving averages. Some other people, they use fundamentals. It means they see the company, if it is making money, the earnings, the financials, the statement, the debt, the earnings, and they follow these companies and they buy because of that. Mostly done for investing. Now, swing trading like me, what we do, we follow trends. Okay? How do we know? There are ways to know when the stock is or begins to trend. We buy. If the stock continues and we have a big trend, we will make a lot of money. Now, if the market doesn't go good for this stock and it goes down, it happens. What we should do? We exit. Is that what I am saying difficult? Yes, for the beginners. Easy for professional, because they know there are ways. Just ways. These things you should acquire. They are skills. It's not just they tell you what to do and then you become a professional trader. You can't. You need one year or two in order to train yourself and get these skills. It needs hands-on training. It means you should buy and sell stocks, real money, in order to feel the money, and then you begin to make yourself disciplined. Because if you buy a stock and you don't know when to exit, when there is a danger, here you are a beginner. And you always be a beginner until you end of your life. You will be always beginner, and you always lose money. Professional traders, they know when they want to exit, when the market is against them. Okay? I can't give the market 40% of my money in one trade. I can't. This is impossible. Because if I do that, I will lose all my money. Okay? Another thing, which is when we speak about common sense, is that in the stock market there is no sure thing. It's not a job that you go to the employer, you say, okay, I want to work this position. How much you give me? It means hourly rate or a salary. How much you give me? Let's say an hourly rate. I will work for you 1 hour. How much you give me? This money that the employer gives you is specified. When you work 1 hour, it gives you this money. Now, in trading or swing trading, I can work 5 minutes. I just choose a stock that I like. It goes with my criteria. I buy it. I can make thousands of dollars from this stock in a few days. Okay? But I worked only 5 minutes. This is the good thing about trading, about a business. Because a business can expand. The more you have money, the more you can buy, the more you can have, you make profits. That's why the businesses expand and become bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? Facebook was a very, very tiny online business. It's just to connect people in the college or university, and now it connects the whole world. So a small business becomes a big business. It's the same as your trading. Okay? You have small money, but later you work more, you trade more, you save more, and your account become bigger and bigger and bigger. This is how business grows. Okay? Now, what about common sense? There is no common sense. I'm telling you, if you stay with your common sense, you will never understand trading. Why? Because you will never understand what the people are thinking and what are the decisions. Okay? You will never know. That's why try to forget about your common sense and go and search things, technical things that can make you understand how the stock moves and why it moves. Now for us, like swing trader, like my strategy or my strategies are concerned, we don't need a reason. Okay? Because when you are searching for a reason, what is your objective? Your objective is to make a sure thing next time. But the stock market or trading doesn't work like this. Doesn't work that you know something and then you make money. If it is like this, it's very easy. A sure thing. I can become a billionaire in 1 month. Just in 1 month. Give me 1 month, I become a billionaire if I know the future. But unfortunately, no one knows the future. So how do we trade? We trade by probabilities. These probabilities, again, it's not common sense. It is not a mathematical thing that you can apply. No, it's another thing. That's why trading is another thing than common sense and then the logic that you are going to bring. You can't speak about logic about what the people think. And this is one of the dreams of the people from the Stone Age or the caveman. They want to know what the other people are thinking. Okay? Or the animal, or to see an animal and you think what the animal will do to you. Maybe it is a lion, maybe it's a tiger, maybe it's alligator or crocodile or wherever. Okay? Wherever in your situation, in your country, what's the animal, the wild animal that you have? Or maybe you are in the north, you find bears and you find other kind of animals. A human also, you don't know what they think. Okay? And it's good that we don't know what the people think of us, friends or family or other people. It's good. Okay? Because you will be astonished if you know what the other people think. That's why it's a good thing that you don't know. That's why the market like this is better. Because if all we know, okay, all we know what the other people do tomorrow, okay, you can take a profit and you become, all become millionaires from that, okay, because you take money. But business, you need to work. You need to study skills, you need to acquire skills, you should be patient because it is a business. It's not a business that doesn't go in one day and then you make a business. You make a business by name, but in order to make money you need time. Okay? If you want to open a restaurant or a car dealer, you should know the business. If you don't know, you will be making common sense mistakes because you think that the people will act like this, but the people act differently, and then you lose your business, and then you go bankrupt. That's why I'm telling you there is no common sense, and there is only what you call strategies. These strategies are not perfect because strategies are based on signals, most of them, and there is probabilities of winners and losses. Okay? And there is no sure thing. Another thing, there is risk. If you, with your common sense, if you don't like risk, trading is absolutely not for you. You should find a job that you ask the employer, how much you give me in 1 hour work? He tells you, because you are in England, okay, I don't know if they are using the same pound sterling, for example, okay, in 1 hour, then you know if you work this hour you make money. You make such money. It's limited. In stock market, it's not limited. It is unlimited what you might make. One time, believe it or not, there are people who do a lot of stuff. I bought a stock at $78, and this stock is called ANAC, because I remember that stock. I don't know even what's the name of the company because I don't care. Who cares? That's why I remember only the symbol ANAC, and I make a video here on YouTube. You can find it. I don't know which month. Now, I bought it at $78 before the earnings, and then the next day it goes to 135. Okay? Now, I nearly double my money. Okay? So, if I am in a job, I will never double my money in 1 hour. Okay? And sometimes it's a huge money. It's not a work. Understand that trading is not work. It's a business. A business has characteristics different from work to an employer. You are your own boss, your own business. You own your own business. This is logical. This is common sense. But trading is not common sense. Okay? So thank you very much, and hope this is my way of seeing things. Maybe the other people, when you go to other people, they will give you another version of the stock market. This is what I see. This is what I have learned. This is how I make my money. And this is how I teach my students. That's it. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you.